couple days ago, I ran into a guy who was very, very chill, very nice guy. I'm pitching the internet to him, and he moved in literally within that week. We're going in conversation and stuff. He just happens to bring up because it was just, timing and stuff. His wife died a month prior, and he has 5 little kids that he's trying to raise on his own, moving into a new home, moving into a new school system, all these things that come with it, right? Can't even imagine it. The thing that I think is so important as a salesperson, and again, no matter who you are, but sales, like, you just talk to so many people, so it's important to remember this. You never know what someone's going through. And I think it's so important to realize that, because as a salesperson, door-to-door context, whatever it is, when you're talking to so many people, you're bound to just meet someone at the worst point in their life, or someone who's, negative towards you. And because a lot of people in sales are young, we interpret this and, we can be more intelligent or snarky and, do a, quick comment that sort of makes us the winner. But that's the completely wrong mentality. In life, if that's how you view life, of, being the winner of an argument that's not even an argument, it's someone that you're talking to who's just, like, let's face it, they're negative for a reason. It doesn't excuse the negativity, but, like, in this case, this guy was nice to me and he's going through all of that. There's a lot of people that aren't going to have that mental fortitude, who are going to be dealing with things in different ways. And again, not to excuse it, but two wrongs don't make a right. And for you to do a snarky comment or to leave that person worse than, where they were before, that's just not the right thing to do. My goal is always, with these types of people, you don't want to try and waste their time or your time. You wish them well genuinely, and you pray for them afterwards. Like, seriously, it's so important. It's not something to be overlooked. Every single person that you interact with is their own person. You can't even imagine what they're dealing with. And, there's just so many things that come with this job that when you look at it through that lens, it's a much more appropriate way to look at it. It also gives you a lot more gratitude, and it helps you just be a more empathetic and sympathetic person, which is very important.